Hello, hello! Welcome back to another episode of Yondercraft. Now, today we're getting started with the project that I have started like maybe a month or two ago, and really need to get finished to be able to continue working on my stuff. And that would be my villa breeder. So, I have the whole breeder set up, and before I started recording, I set up a cart dispenser that will pick up a villager and then whisk it away over here. Except I don't actually have a god machine over here yet, which is a bit of an issue. Because how am I supposed to be able to select a villager if I don't exactly have a god machine? So, we're gonna start with some rails and just get a bit of a starting spot for this. Because there is going to be a little bit of redstone. So, the thing about this god machine is that because of server limitations, all of my villagers, I need them to have 2 good book trades. And prices aren't going to be an issue because I'm going to have a couple zombies that I trapped from the ravine that I accidentally dug into while excavating this place. I'm going to take a couple of those and we're going to give them some heads and, employ them. But the villagers I do have to be really picky about. Because if their book trades aren't good, if their after I get them a first good book trade, if the second book trade isn't good, ooh, I can't keep that villager. Or if there isn't a second good book trade, we can't hire that villager at the lab. This is gonna go here since I won't have to tear this down. The issue is currently I don't have a really super good way of firing those villagers that just don't work quite well. So that's what this job machine is gonna help us with. So these villagers are gonna come here, and if they're good villagers, I want to send them off this way. And if they're not good villagers, I want to send them off this way where we can fire them properly. So, let's see. I do actually need to break into this room. Where does it start? Okay, that's clearly not where it starts. So I have to break into this room, because this is one of the first rooms where I'm actually going to have villagers working. Okay, so I was a few over. That's okay. So we can just send them off here for now. Until then, of course, I might actually have to lower this once. Yeah, I'm actually gonna have to do that, alright. Well, basically I need to have the villagers come in here, and I need them to come to a stop right here, where I'm gonna have a lectern that I don't have on me so I can get them some spicy book trades, and then I'm gonna have 2 buttons here that I'm gonna color code later. And if I press the fire button, they're gonna shoot off this way and get, fired. But if I press the higher button, they're gonna shoot off this way, and they're gonna get hired. And, this is probably gonna be just a very ugly tunnel, because I'm not gonna try and code it to... I'm not gonna have, villager stalls, basically. I'm gonna have villager desks. So, I might have to switch these to buttons, just so, you know, villager safety. There's going to be some spaces that are less than safe for the villagers, and I don't want them wandering there. So I'm going to go ahead and lower this real quick, and then we'll work a little more. Okay, so I've fixed the tunnel. It's a little ugly right now, but everything's ugly before you pretty it up. So I'm actually going to... these need to come down, or I'm never going to be able to do this. And the difficult thing about this is I do have really limited space, due to I only have 3 blocks between, if that, between each floor. But, you know, that's okay. So, let's see all the different ways I can get this to turn with a torch. So if this is that, it doesn't do a darn thing. This might be harder than I thought. What if I place it here? What if I do it now? Okay. Alright. Let's test something real quick. If I put a powered rail on a slime block and I power that, yeah, I figured. Does the rail move? Oh, of course this isn't getting powered. There's not a full block there. Oh my god. Okay, what? Alright. Let's try something a little different. That's gonna hit piston push limit the second I try it. But if I do this and get the torch, or no, that's not gonna work. Get the lever back out. Okay. So that does move that. I would just need immovable objects. Here, 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 and here. Okay, where's my furnaces? This is doable. I think I understand what I must do. So we will start with this, and then I will get rid of one, and move this, move this. Actually, I need to put a little bitty hole right underneath it. Boop. 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 Okay. So, in theory, if I power this, whoop, and then at the press of a button, if I unpower it, cool! Will that derail? Hold on. If I have this here and there's a villager in the cart, and if I'm standing fully on the block, and if I'm standing fully on the block, he will fall. Okay. Okay. Let me try that in a mine cart if I have one on me. I do not. Let me go snag some iron and whip up a mine cart real quick. So, if I make a minecart real quick and I put myself on said minecart, whoop, and then do the exact same thing, but I'm in the minecart. Okay, there's the money. Give. So that will boot a villager out. Perfect! Perfect. That is exactly what I needed to know. Now let me see what I can do about the rail doing that. So we'll start with this. Oh, perfect! On the money. And if I'm right, I've left a torch down there, which is what I don't want. Yet. Okay. So now I need to have a torch powering this piston. These walls will be repaired at a later date. So now I need a torch powering this piston that I can then depower. You know, I had a bunch of blocks that I was intending to use for this. Where did I put them? Just grab this stuff. I have a lot. Oh, no, I need that. I do need that. Don't think I need the observer, though, so I'll grab the extra slime just in case. Okay. So, if I have torch. Oh, yeah, you did that, didn't you? Because I left you there. Okay. And I will need button. But if I have torch, and I put the input for I do not want this villager here, that will power this, which in theory should hold up the wall. Yes. So that'll power that, which I can then turn to here. At least I hope that's how it'll work. That's not how it'll work. If I put the button there, it'll pull. But again, that screws with this. So let me see what powering that does. I can't get out. Doop. Alright, let's see. Perfect. If I power this... You know, I don't actually think that'll be an issue. If I think about it, this shouldn't actually be a problem. So now I have this, and that is my lovely input for my lovely wall. And I'll probably put an item frame with like a redstone block in that, or something. So, let's see, I want this to be covered. And now I need a button that I can press for I want to hire this villager. Because now the fire button is just there. I would probably need to light that up. So let's say I would like to hire the villager. This is gonna irk me. I don't want you there. I want you looking like you're part of the system. I'm well aware that this is not the most put together idea for this, but I'm not following any tutorials. This is all my own work, so I'm pretty proud of what I've created. So let me get rid of these, because now I need the higher button. And let's use a little bit of netherrack to help me with this one. So, I need this. Okay. Be perpetually powered. Which means I need some redstone and another torch. Or, yeah. Maybe I don't actually. I can hide a lot of redstone just underneath this sucker. If I do this, and then I press the button, that doesn't work. But if I do this, and I press the button, perfect! Okay, that works. Good, good, good. So now I have my yes and no buttons, which basically means this is just about done. So let me get my minecart and empty my inventory, and I will play villager in this little setup here. Because this might actually have been just a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. Because I don't typically do redstone. Oh right, I need to set up the call villager button. So let's say that I have just requested a villager, and I'm villager, and I'm coming along, and I could have gone a lot faster, but I didn't, and that's okay. Do I stop on the... Darn it. Die. Alright, let me get some power rails, and we'll stick a powered rail and a redstone torch in the middle of that tunnel. I didn't leave it in there. I left it in here, and there's my torches. So... Boop. 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 Okay. Now let's play villager. Whee! I'm a villager. Huh. Let's see what happens when I come here. Oh, perfect! I stop exactly there. Now I am deciding if I want this villager, and I do not. Lovely, lovely. I can set that where, how do I get that back? Pro gamer tip. It's, oh no, that's... Okay! Pro gamer moves right there from your local pro gamer. Now I have to make this symmetrical, so let me do that real quick. This is not a jump that I can make. This is. Okay. Let me try that again. I will have to use immovable objects here. Good thing I like the furnace texture. So we'll just... nice and industrial. So I don't want this villager. Oh, shoot. I understand my mistake. Quite readily now. I don't want this villager, and that villager will then fall. Let me put the cart on there. Perfect. And then I just poke. Get rid of this real quick. And we can install a system to handle that later. So I do want to make sure he actually gets pushed out. Then, so I don't actually need it on this side. Hehe. So let me get rid of all the stuff I don't need. Okay. Okay. And then if I do want him, it hooks up like that, which fixes the rail. Oh, lovely. I need to make that get powered if I do want him. I don't have any redstone on me. Let's fix that, and then this should be a good start to the god machine. So let's say I go, yes, villager, good. Let me make sure that actually goes down. Yes. Oh my god, are you kidding me? Okay. You know, this is fixable. I can fix this. I've stuck all of my good items for fixing this in the last room. There's my sticky pistons, and you know, we'll just... easy, simple fix. You just gotta... boop, and then we'll put this there, because that way it'll move and cover that up, and oh my god, I need to stop doing that. With the cart on there, because I don't have a collection system. It'll probably just be running the cart into a cactus, or running the villager plus cart into a cactus. And then, I don't know, I'll figure out a way to dispose of them. So, if I do that, I gotta get power there and there, which is doable like that. So now if I'm right... let's see how far you go, Mr. Minecart. Oh, thank god, alright. Good. Good. This is working great. I'm almost out of time, and I still have to go, I volunteered to do a build at Size, PvP Arena. So we're gonna go get that done real quick, and then we'll call it an episode. So I will catch y'all at Size PvP Arena. Okay, so this is, Cap's PvP Arena. It's honestly really cool. There's no, terrain right now, but that's what we're here to fix. Today, or right now, we're gonna be building a miniaturized version of a cathedral I built in Yondercraft's Season 0, before any of us did any recording stuff. It's gonna be, like, we're talking maybe 100th of the size, that sort of scale down, simply because this is not even the full width of the actual cathedral, and I have to make it small enough to fit 2 on one side mirrored. So, that's what we're gonna get started on, and we're gonna go ahead and do that in the form of a time lapse. So I went ahead and mirrored the cathedral on the other side as per Sai's request for how, did I use? No, that is pink. For how, I hope, the, map needs to be. This is a 1/10 scale of a cathedral I built when Yondercraft was a bunch of bloggers on a Minecraft realm. It is 1/10 the size of the original, which might seem fairly sizable, but you can see it's frickin' tiny. And the original was like 160 blocks tall and 110-ish blocks wide, and had like 2 more floors. So I just, miniaturized it. Doesn't have the end rods or the white glass because didn't have room for that, but that's alright. It does have all of the stained glass because the whole idea of this cathedral was I used to play with shaders a lot and I wanted to be able to see the sun coming through this window, and I did get that. So, this is how it turned out. I mirrored it on the other side after I did the time lapse because this was literally just the exact same build, and I felt like that would be a little boring to watch, so. That is, unfortunately, all the time I have for today, though, so. Thank you for watching. If you're part of the morning crew, I hope you have a great day. If you're part of the evening crew, I hope your day has been great. And if you're part of the afternoon crew, well, I hope your day is going alright. I've been Ruby Robotic. I will catch y'all in the next episode.